I think he like shift queued it up.
That's really nice.
6-minute rune, so important for these two, especially for the Quap. If he wants to rotate onto these side lanes, it's going to be Haste Rune, and that means they're going to be able to keep up with Ori, and they're going to be able to bring him down, especially with the rotation coming in from the other side of DJ. First blood goes to Fnatic.
That is huge. I love that. Controlling the runes against Quap. Like, this is how you shut the hero down. He's got to snowball, and getting the first blood just like cherry on top. Just a Haste Rune would have been considered a W. And this is the benefit as well of the Fnatic lanes, because they're ahead top, now pressuring Tiny.
Yep, getting some good damage in. The Boundless Strike, turn around and offering him a hand. A bit of a high five, but Fnatic taunting Vici Gaming as they take a pretty big lead now.
Yep.
2,000.
Like this new it's similar to how you want to play against a Timbersaw. Like, yeah, you get level 5 max reactive armor. Well, just leave your carry to free farm and leave him alone, and that's exactly what the plan is here for Fnatic. So they get kills on both other lanes. Sure, you lose your Bane, but I don't think you mind that at all.
No, certainly not. It does leave me to question. I've just been looking at DY and going,
maybe if Jabs waits just a little bit longer to be secured, but
Haste Rune is going to run out. Death. Can he catch up to him now? Boundless Strike first. And with that Echo Saber hit, he is just dead, I think. Ori really pushed for far too much there. Now they've got a Fiend's Grip on PYW again. He does have the Blink Dagger this time around, who's coming out to him, but still, a third death for PYW. DY is going to get cleaned up here. Jwen is going to be able to jump, but he doesn't have that much mana left. The Night Stalker needs to try and bail him out here. He's coming, but he's trying to body block, but it's not good enough. There's just too many units there.
This is the threat of the Lycan. He's just like, I'm sure he's pinging, guys, 4 more minutes. And it's, what, plus 200 gold?
So for me,
250 after the change.
I think they need to get a lot done in these next couple of minutes as Vici Gaming. If they can potentially win this fight, oh, we found the right one! Cut down the tree. PYW, though, immediately getting silence and no ultimate as a result. DY does manage to get off his right in the middle of some units. Death, they're going to toss over Old 11, but it's still not enough. Fortunately, Ori gets the long-range nuke to be able to finish that one up. They do get a Fiend's Grip onto him. Old 11, Avalanche covers him for a bit, but without any boots, he's very slow, and his ultimate was just coming up. Pull back, Fnatic retreating around this tier 2. They might have to give it up. But ultimately, sounds from Death. They're going to look to be able to cut up the rest of Vici Gaming here. They actually smoke to try and hide themselves away here. Old 11, he's going to pop his ultimate and turn around and fight whoever he sees. That's going to be Jabs first, spots him. Poyo comes in, but Raven immediately popping his BKB. They do not want to fight into this Luna if they're Vici Gaming. So Jabs ends up going down. They turn around and actually should be able to blow up PYW pretty easily. The 2 supports go down. Old 11, his Shapeshift's going to run out here. In fact, it doesn't even matter if his Shapeshift runs out.
Whoa.
The Fiend's Grip held him in, but he actually got away. Thanks to the Avalanche of Poyo now with no BKB. And Orchid, they're blowing him off the Sonic Wave. Vici Gaming actually win that fight. They didn't even need the buyback of PYW. I think they just straight up out-executed. It's very important for every team to have TP. Not just some of them, Kyle. All of them. It's only fair. PYW, go!
Whoa.
Just jumps in, immediately Echo Slams, but a silence covering it. Death does allow Raven to be able to get off his BKB ultimate. He is a little bit low, but Old 11 is not going to chase that down. Zed turns around and goes for Twen here, who with his last bit of mana, going to make a jump away. Jabs trying to cover his retreat here. He gets a little bit more mana, enough for maybe a small jump, but it's not going to get him out either way. Jabs actually turns around and tries to kill PYW, but this is a suicide run to try and get a kill, and he doesn't even get that much. Vici Gaming win the fight again.
Now they're right into the Roche pit. Aegis, 30 seconds remaining. And, you know, end of the day, Fnatic are a bit behind, but Lycan does fall off, as does Quap.
Oh, DY. Very nice. Fast reaction from him. Just heavily committing to kill this Venomancer. I'm not a fan of that. He's low on mana. This is not good at all. It's support Venomancer, like...
The first zip, okay. The second, sure.
Yeah, okay. They passed it over to PYW, so now they have the Earthshaker one. Much better for team
Oh, yeah.
fights. Turning around, does manage to chainsaw him up a little bit. The Eclipse going down, but unfortunately could not keep Ori in place. Thanks to the force staff coming down from DY. Poyoyo, a different matter though, but they're running out of damage. Poyoyo the last little bit, Raven's able to get it, but now he turns around. It's just too much damage coming out from Ori. Nice stun from PYW, controlling up 2. Can they get out Ori? They cannot. He's gonna die. Mass TP's out. No stuns available from Fnatic, but it was double buybacks from Fnatic that managed to allow. PYW doesn't get a jump in, but they do not get the kills they were searching for, and they've got a full-out retreat, and they're catching up to him. You could see the Wolfpack is in force. They jump forward, grab Raven. Raven, sight, Nightmare gets off the BKB, and he turns around fighting up against two Wolves. The Eclipse, can he actually do this? The battle, the shapeshift, that is not going to be good enough for Vici Gaming. A full-out Fiend script on a Poyoyo means that they lose this one. Fnatic now just going to be able to run down what heroes they can. PYW is first. Looks like DY TP'd out. Ori is unspotted. Fnatic, this we've all seen. Once Luna starts hitting the barracks buildings, the glaives start bouncing around. It's so hard to take that team fight.
I will say also, there's a lot to be said about the talent choice of this Luna. The BKB on Tiny had faded that last.
Oh, what a big jump, Twin! What initiation on Practical Ravage that is followed up from the Wukongs, and that's just it. Vici Gaming, they've lost this team fight, and unless they've got buybacks, which it looks like 2 of them don't, this may just be the game flat out.
Oh my. Yeah. And suddenly you're just blasting people with massive amounts of AoE magic damage.
And the fact that Jabs is built himself to turn into a core allows him to be able to follow up that AoE with good hits of himself. They're going to find a jump here into the triangle. Once again, a 3-man grab. Twin just keeps it up here, pulling them back into their doom as the Wukong's command ring is so hard for them to get out of. Ori may be the only survivor of that. They're going to buy back on PYW, so Twen's got to be careful here. Make sure not to jump too forward and get caught. Raven, meanwhile, battling mano-a-mano against Poyoyo, but now a second man is entering into the arena. Twen is going to try and help out Raven. Raven with the bouncing glaives. Looks like he's going to be losing out this one, and now they're going to mass buy back on Fnatic to see if they can bail out the second life of Raven. He's going to be in trouble, though. He doesn't have anything to stop this. No BKB. He's just going to be whomped on. Poyoyo with the ultra kill, and this game just got real interesting, Kyle. Fnatic just disengaged, so they kind of waited that out. I think they're really realizing they have to like kind of poke at Fnatic and get back out because... Oh, Jabs tossed up again and again, but he's going to be caught. Interrupted by Twen. They managed to get off the balance trick, but the BKB out from Poyoyo allows him to escape from this. Okay. I didn't even realize Ori was still in there.
He wasn't. He blinked in.
Why did he blink in? What do you mean he blinked in? Everybody else was leaving. Okay, Death, they're going to try and turn around and kill him. One toss. Do they have another one to be able to finish him off? They don't need it.
No buyback.
The damage is too much. Jabs jumping down for the trees. Poyoyo, he's still got a little bit more of this wolf form. He's going to be slept. Somebody wake him up. He can finish off Jabs. Whoa, there's the jump for PYW, stopping the Fiend Scrub. Immediately gets targeted. Back over to Poyoyo, who's doing the battle out with Jabs. He wins that one. But the Storm Spirit, the Raven, they're going to force staff him over to the other side of the Fissure to see if they can stay onto Poyoyo. And Juan's not letting him get away. With the last sliver of mana, he will spell the doom of Old 11, the doom of Poyoyo, and the end of Game 2. Fnatic lock it down, and this series is a tie.
Oh my god, I don't know. Oh my god, what an insane ending sequence. Vici Gaming, like, they did a great job kiting the Wukongs, and then all of a sudden, Ori's in the middle of it, he's dead. Then they're trying to get around, they kill off the Nitro with no buyback, but they're just outnumbered. End of that game. Well done by Fnatic. What a series. The first tie that I've seen after our opening 4.